And it's funny you say that. One of the people who vetted books about America 250, somehow there was not one book by a Black women author. So between some key people, Marita Golden, it was like, bang, we can give
Yes.
you 25 just
Mm-hmm.
a snap of our fingers. Why do we always have to raise our voice to say, we're right here. Come on
Yeah.
now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Dr. Rhonda M. Lawson, and I am back. And this is going to be a cool episode. First of all, big shout out to Curtis Bunn and all of the authors who turned out for the National Book Club Conference in Atlanta this past weekend. It was beautiful. I met so many great book clubs. I connected and reconnected with some wonderful authors. I was really happy to have my face in the place. I'll just tell you that. But without any further ado, I'm going to bring on Bonnie. Hello.
Hello, Dr. Rhonda. How are you tonight?
I'm wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk with you about the NABJ.
Well, thank you for having me. It's great to be back. As you know, I was here in 2023, I believe, after my own book came out.
It's amazing how time flies, huh?
It's just, where does time go? But yeah, it's good to be here. Thank you for having me. And we're gearing up for next week in ABJ, our 51st year. So we'll be celebrating all year long. Yeah, in Atlanta, as you said.
Yes. It's like Atlanta is kind of the hot spot right now. I mean, Invest Fest is next week. NABJ is next week. We just had the National Book Club Conference.
Right.
Black Writers Weekend just passed as well. So Atlanta is kind of the place to be right now.
Yes, it is. And I'm excited because I actually have not been to Atlanta since 2013. My daughter was there at Spelman. She graduated in 2010. So the whole time she was there, I was running back and forth. But since then, for some reason, so I hear everything that's happening and, all about the traffic, of course. But that's all good because, I know how to maneuver and I know how to stay away.
I'm going to tell you, don't drive because the traffic in Atlanta, depending on where you are, especially on the highway, it is crazy. We kind of Ubered, ride shared everywhere.
Right.
But even then, some of the drivers were out the box as well. So, I guess it's a trade-off either way.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. Well, again, we're excited to present the Author Showcase in Atlanta. Last year we were in Cleveland, the year before in Chicago. So this is my second full year chairing and producing the Author Showcase. And it's a major signature event. It's been around since 1994, and it's an opportunity for us to showcase our authors who are journalists. They work in newsrooms throughout the country, broadcast, print, public relations. It just runs the gamut. And this year we have about 22 authors. And with the people who will be interviewing them, we call them moderators. So that brings the number to maybe 40 people total. And
that is wonderful. And all of them aren't even journalists. Some of them are just regular authors. Is that correct?
Yes and no. They're members. First of all, they have to be members for the most part to participate. Yes, so they may be media related member. They can be public relations, educators, academics, things of that nature. So sure, it runs across the board. And but the thing is, they're all very talented and creative, and have a lot of knowledge that they can share. And that's the beauty of it, because anytime we can showcase our Black writers, journalists, authors, who are, conducting research on all sorts of different topics, from history to politics to medicine. We have fiction, we have nonfiction. So it's just, wealth of information. And that's what we do. That's what we're trained to do as journalists. And certainly we're happy to be able to present them to our audiences and to all the readers out there.
Well, I love the fact Wayne said we don't need no stinking badges.
Say what?
Wayne, he said we don't need no stinking badges.
Is that Wayne Dawkins?
Mm-hmm.
Friend and longtime collaborator. Yes, well,
we're gonna have Wayne on a little bit later in the show, and I can already see that's gonna be a fun conversation.
Yeah, Wayne, just wait your turn because he's a talker, and so is Jessica. So it's probably a good thing that you had me on first because I'm more I'm more of an introvert. I like to sit back and observe and check people out and things of that nature, which probably is why I'm here and got tapped to be the showcase chair. But Wayne actually did it, I think, for about 7 years, along with Angela Dotson and one other person whose name escapes me, and he'll talk about that. But yeah, it's we've been around for 30 years, and we've just had all sorts of various authors and journalists who come out, and tell their stories. And we also have panels. We have people who give us tips and advice on publishing, writing a book, first of all, and then going about the process of publishing. So, should you self-publish? Should you go with a mainstream publisher?
And that's a question we get quite a bit, whether you should self-publish or go with a traditional publisher. And I always tell people it really depends on your needs and also your discipline and your and see, you started laughing before I can finish my sentence, but it's true. I mean, if you have a traditional publisher, they're going to say your book needs to be to us by a certain time. And if you don't have your book by a certain time, you can risk losing your contract.
Yes, indeed. And if you got that advance, you better be ready to fork it over.
I know that's right. And to introduce them. So hello, Wayne and Jessica. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for being here. Jessica and I go way back.
Yeah, way 20 plus years back.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, don't tell me that long.
Oh, we still look good though.
How you do?
I still look good.
Yeah.
Cannot wait. I am so excited to attend the National Association of Black Journalists. And of course, this is my first time. Thank you, Bonnie, for including me. I just, thank you for opening that door. And I'm going to have my little autograph book because all of my favorite journalists from the West Coast to the East Coast, I said, "Now your signature, please." Yeah, I can't wait. I'm terrified of flying. Okay, I'm doing this for you, Bonnie.
And Jessica was really helpful with my book. I don't know if that's how you found out about me, Rhonda, or not, but yeah, with the formatting and editing and all sorts of good things, it was just, she was so helpful, and called on her several times since then to help other people, and she's always, willing and able. So thank you, Jessica.
You're welcome. Anything for you?
Yes, and she also did my website. So
yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Wayne. Can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Wayne, and you're not muted. Is your sound connected?
He'll get it together.
It'll come. But while Wayne is working on that, Jessica, why don't you tell us a bit about yourself?
Well, I am Jessica Tillis. I'm a national best-selling author, award-winning publisher, and I am the author of 15, 16 books. I lost track.
Mm.
And I'm also a ghostwriter. I'm also the founder and creative director of TWA Solutions and Services. And I write nasty erotic books.
Jessica.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Now, what you gonna tell the
Okay.
good journalists about your nasty erotic book?
Listen.
I thought she was going to behave, but
No, I could have told you Jessica was not gonna behave.
Can you hear me?
I can
Yay!
hear you now. We
Yeah,
hope you didn't hear Jessica.
I write in any genre pretty much. And I've been doing this full time for 26 years. Thank you, God. Absolutely love it. Wouldn't want to be doing anything else.
Amen. I love that. Thank you for joining us. Now, Wayne, tell us a bit about yourself.
Okay. I am a native New Yorker from Brooklyn, USA, and I sum up my career as 4 newspapers, 2 news services, 6 books.
Wow.
So that's and I'm now retired, although I retired in May, although retirement I'm learning is a full-time job.
Yes, it is.
Because I've had to bring all my stuff home, and I collect a lot of stuff, so I'm trying to fit my books in to the house. I still clip newspapers and magazines, so I have binders and pound binders of stuff, so I'm archiving. So it's a full-time job now that I'm home all the time.
You know, it's funny, they say that when we retire, we're supposed to just kick back, travel, just enjoy life. But
Well, you know what? And I think Bonnie can correct me. Among our peers, retirement has air quotes around it, because all it really means is that you're retired because you're not working for somebody else. But we got things we have to do or we want to do on our
right.
terms. So that's which is cool. So as long as I'm healthy, I'm going to this is what I do. And it's funny you say that. One of the people who vetted books about America 250, somehow there was not one book by a Black woman author. So between some key people, Marita Golden, it was like, bang, we can
Yes.
give you 25, just the snap of our fingers. Why do we always have to raise our voice to say, we're right here. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.